Alright guys, Inferno here, and we're back with an Arcane Odyssey video. It's been a minute. I did upload a week ago. It was kind of a troll post. This is the first actual video I've made in a bit, so yeah. We've got quite a few balance changes here. So I'll stop over the trailer, we can show those off. We've got some other sort of little trailer stuff about the next update, so hopefully that's not too far away now, but again, no release date, so we'll have to see. Alright, so here we are, 1.20.33. There's a couple things before this as well I'll get to at the end, but yeah. There's quite a lot here, so let's get into it. Darkness Purging Lost Knowledge. This is a bit of a stat readjustment, maybe a bit of a nerf because dexterity went down more than range went up, but nothing too crazy overall. It just means your dexterity is going to be a bit lower, but you get a little bit more range, I guess. Some of these strength weapons got nerfed a bit, I believe. Yeah, so I guess Warlord and Savant was a bit strong, so that's fine, I think. Seismic Rift. Minus 10% power scaling. I'm not really sure why they just remove the damage, but they don't have the power scale. I'm not really sure what the difference is there. And they adjusted the, it doesn't scale with size mode, but now with range. Not too sure what the efficiency was before, so I don't know if it's a buff or a nerf, but I'm guessing this is a nerf just because they've nerfed all the other stuff, yeah, so bit of end lag on there. Potion damage has 0%. Pierce efficiency does not apply armor pierce effect anymore, so potions got nerfed a bit, which is fine because you can do some really OP stuff. If you know that Devs vs YouTubers video I made, Celt Main was like actually killing quite a few of them with just some insane potions, so they can be nerfed a bit, that's fine. Beastbone Cleaver got a nerf here, right? Kraken's Band got nerfed power and defense to increase the range. That is basically a nerf, right? Because range is not as good as power defense, obviously. I mean, Kraken now is pretty strong, so that's fine, I guess. It's not the biggest deal. Tempest Clash Box duration, I guess it just means how long that thing is spinning for, so that means you can't. I guess that's a bit of a nerf, right? Towering Impact got nerfed pretty hard as well. Warlord, Warrior Strength Imbue went to 0, so that's, yeah, quite a lot of Warlord nerfs here, so that's unfortunate, I suppose. Array got nerfed very hard here as well. I didn't even know it was this broken, because I like barely use it, but apparently it must have been broken in like, you know, those Elysium tournaments or something, because I mean the gel effects I guess makes sense because it does so many hits to really like lock on, but yeah, they added the cooldown between your magics, minus 10% damage, minus 40% homing, so I mean Array got nerfed very hard, so probably pretty trash after this, honestly. Like, I've never seen them nerf something this hard. Like, I did not think it was that broken, but let me know if it was that bad. Construct, not really too sure why this even got changed. I don't think it's anything crazy. But, I mean, so this is not too much of a nerf, just a bit of cooldown and haste efficiency, which means like the cooldown efficiency basically. So they don't want you spamming this, I guess, but they did also buff it a bit here with the bridge and stairs. I don't really know. I'm not too sure why this even got changed so much, but I guess because people were just spamming this and just like sitting in the air or something, but they also nerfed the Eagle Patchment synergy with Athena. Honestly, I don't agree with this one, just because even if this was like really strong, you know how hard it is to get Athena Soul Imbue? That is like at least 10 hours in the Dark Sea or something like that. So yeah, I wouldn't really mind if it was strong, man. Like, I don't get why we're doing this. Like, you're spending that much hours in the Dark Sea just to get a 2.5% damage bonus, bro. Sword Stem Spirit Walk lowered their speed, lowered the cooldown scale, and cost stamina. So pretty hard nerf there. And those are just mobility options, not the biggest deal, but yeah, you can't really move as fast anymore. Ethereal Flash, that's the one that King Calv's weapon has. Bit of a nerf there. Nothing crazy, but I guess it was pretty strong. Blindness potions got nerfed. I guess these were pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't really know. I don't really use potions that much in general, but I guess blindness potions are too strong. A bunch of magic changes here. So metal got nerfed a bit, which is fine. It's pretty strong. Wood's size got nerfed a bit. I don't think wood was so strong, but I guess sure, fine. Earth got nerfed pretty hard, which makes sense. Earth was really good. Size nerfed, and they removed the bleed synergy, which I guess is the biggest part there. So it's not going to be bad after this, but yeah, it was pretty strong before. Ice got nerfed a bit as well, which just makes sense. Magma size got nerfed a bit. Glass magic got sped up a bit, which is fine. Glass could be pretty good after this. I thought glass was like, it's like a mid, right? So this could make it like good. Light got buffed quite a lot, if you take a look here. So 0.5 second like duration to the blinded effect, which means they'll be blinded for longer. and you get 2% damage per blinded stack instead of 1. So I think this went up to like 5 or 10%. Now I'll go up to like, well, I'm not sure if the max amount will change. So if the previous one was like plus 10%, I actually don't know what the number was, but if the previous number was like 10% with, I think it was 5% actually. So you got 5% bonus damage if you did 5 hits. Now it will go to 10%, I'm guessing. So that's another like 5% damage buff basically if you land all your hits. Reduced opacity by 25%. So I think the wording's a little vague here, but I'm guessing this means you get blinded more, right? Like it's less transparent. So like when you get by light, it's like worse for you because you can see less essentially. The screen's more opaque. So this is a buff, I believe, and a bit of a damage buff. So light magic could genuinely be quite good after all this. I guess it was, I don't know if I'd even say it was weak because it is really fast. I feel like it's not that weak, but I mean I guess I'm not a pro PvP or anything like that, so let me know. Increase the raise and lag. This is the Omen armor set. It reduces your power. So in the next update I'll reduce it even more, which I guess is sure. I mean it's not a crazy percentage, but I feel like the Omen armor, I guess it's just because they made the Omen too easy, right? Like not easy in terms of, it's because you can cheese it really easily. It's like everyone has Omen armor basically. I guess they'll just do this so the dragon armor can be the like defined best armor, right? So Frey goes minus 25% power and then minus this defense penalty. So I think this will mean you get less power from it, but it reduces your defense a lot less. So overall you could say it's a buff, but it'll just mean those max power builds are a bit weaker, but like you won't lose as much, you'll gain a lot more of your defense back. So overall this is probably a buff. It just for like specific super high power builds it's a bit of a nerf. Moved sheer cooldown and quaking explosion. I didn't even know this was a thing, but I guess that's good. And like to blast, javelin got a bit of a nerf there. Vanishing Solstice got a bit of a nerf. Powder Fist got some readjustments. This got buffed and then this got nerfed, so kind of the same overall. Not too sure. Smash and lag reduced. Breathtaker got a bit of a, well, it got more distance, but now you can block it. So that's, I'll probably say it's a nerf because it's pretty easy to block that kind of strength techniques. Blitz got size scaling halved. Crash got some damage resistance, but it got a bit of a damage nerf, and you got some speed and distance, so probably a bit better overall because damage wasn't too crazy anyway. Uppercuts, I don't really know. I guess it's just the hitbox, not too sure. Piercing shot got a startup. They reduced the gun and bow M1 damage by quite a bit, which is fine because I think it was pretty strong anyway. And it's not even really intended to be used like that, so. Rising Tides, don't know if this is not buff or a nerf because they don't say what it was before, so. No, this should be a buff, right? Because it would have been like, this wouldn't even be a thing before, I guess. Spirit Walls and lag, that's good because it was pretty mid. Spirit Blast got size, speed, and clash power. That's pretty much a buff overall. Spirit Hound got clash power. I guess just because it was really weak before, but I've never really noticed that even being an important thing, to be honest. Spirit Shockwave got a bit of a nerf. Nyctitheus, I'm definitely saying that wrong, but Nyctitheus with reduced 15%, so smaller hitbox. Nyctalia, haste scale, so you can't really reduce the cooldown too much anymore. Astropicus, this got a bit of a buff here, but then like the damage got a bit of a buff here, but the size got nerfed and the overall damage got nerfed, so probably a bit of a nerf overall. Ithora got the bit of a size nerf there. All the enchants, basically, it's not a nerf necessarily, but all the stats are reduced a bit, so you'll get like from temperate you'll get less damage, but you'll also lose less size. So it's overall it's like not the same thing, but like you can't max out stats as high as anymore, so they'll have less of an impact on your stats essentially, which is fine. I guess it's not a crazy deal. It's kind of still the same thing. Doesn't really change your builds or anything. Some changes to the shapes here. It's the same thing as these enchants. They're doing the same thing, but with less overall stats in each department, so they won't make as big of a deal anymore, which is fine. And then plus 0.05 times size for warlock / mage's strength. So those are all the balance. I think I got everything. I might have missed a couple, but it wouldn't be too big of a deal. Overall, there was like quite a bit of nerfs in here, right? But mage didn't get nerfed too much. They nerfed two. Well, they nerfed Array a lot on this one. I didn't even use these, to be honest. So Mage is still top 1. Warlord got nerfed quite a bit, so that's unfortunate. I guess Conjurers could be pretty good next update as well. They're running Arcanium weapons. Speaking of Arcanium, that is something that's in the patch notes as well, right? If you look here, it's referencing it here. But if I go to the older ones, down here, yeah, look, I did Arcanium Great Axe, Sword, Katana, Great Sword. There'll be more as well, but those only ones are things. There's some new skills here, which is cool. That's some new magic circles, and dragons as well, obviously, those are being added. So you see here, the Arcanium weapons will have 3 skill slots, so 2 skills and 1 ultimate art, so that's cool. You'll have the... that's cool stuff on there. And there's one existing Dragon Lord. I'm not too sure, I guess that's just like the strongest tier of dragon. And they did add 3 new lost magics to be used by ancient dragons, but don't get too excited because they'll kind of just be placeholders for the actual lost magics when they get added, so they won't be like exactly the same thing. So probably won't look as cool, but yeah. And they did have a thing here. This is kind of a biggish deal. Dragons and like the high tier animals and sea monsters can damage your armor, and you'll take more armor damage depending on how much beast defense you have and what's the other one, and how much damage the attack does. So if you have like a lot of metal gear, like it'll break less easily, and if your thing gets broken, it gives 50% less stats, but you can just repair the blacksmith. It's not like a crazy deal, but I guess you just can't fight too many of these guys in a row before your stats start to wear down. It's kind of a nothing, I mean, I kind of want to call it a bit of a nothing burger like feature, because it's just like every couple fights you're going to have to go to the blacksmith and repair your stuff. That's all it really adds. It makes beast defense more useful, I suppose, but that would have been a thing anyway, so I'm not too sure that's a big deal. And you can also buy repair kits from the NPCs, so you can just repair your armor wherever you are, so it's kind of the same thing as buying like the soap. It's fine, I guess. It's like it's not really a very engaging feature, I feel like, but sure, they can have, I guess, kind of crazy deal. And then tier 4 and above dragons can damage them further, making them ruined, which give 90% less stats and no enchantment stats. So these guys just make you have no stats basically. So you definitely want like as high beast defense you can get to fight these dragons basically. And I guess just you can't really go finding them one after another. Like you fight one and you gotta go repair your stuff and all that. But yeah, that's kind of all we have for now. So let me know what you guys think about those things. Stat builds, use both magic items against like frontiers and arcane weapons. We'll see how that works, but yeah. That's it for this video. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. I am still again like sort of out of video ideas. Like these came out, like I'll make a trello video, but I'm not really too sure what I'll upload till the update drops. I'll see, but probably not too much. But yeah.